All the journalistic words I have, I cannot express how important the Clemente family legacy is to baseball, to life, the humanitarian effort. You, your brother, your dad, your family, the little guy is carrying a legacy. Can you talk about what that means and what that's like? And again, I mean, it's phenomenal.
Well, thank you. Our father, Roberto Clemente, took upon himself to represent all Latinos, Hispanics, when he had the chance to play, and he had to excel as a player to be able to get his message across. So he was able to accomplish incredible tasks in the game, on the field, but then outside the field, the things he did is what immortalized him. And then, unfortunately, we lost him. I was only 6 years old when he was on a mission of mercy to bring aid to earthquake victims in Nicaragua on New Year's Eve of 1972. Immediately after, our mother was the one who took charge, and dad always told her he knew he was going to die young. And mom would tell him not to talk about sad things, but she said, you know, if that were to happen, I assure you I will never look at another man. So it was an incredible love story. They were only married 8 years, that was it. You know, but then mom took him on herself to continue dad's legacy. Today, this year, we're commemorating the 50th anniversary year. It's been 50 years. I will be turning 56 in July. I was only 6. My son that is here with me is 31. So imagine how long it has been, and the name is stronger than ever. What it still means, what it still represents, you know, the students that get to read about that story in school, you know, get inspired by it. So it's been perpetuated. Nothing's going to change that. And hopefully, with our efforts now continuing, the foundation's efforts, you know, to carry on the Clemente legacy is going to live on forever.
Today you're here in Bradenton, Florida, in the Sun Coast. You talked about giving back and the legacy. These young people, they can read it in a book, they can see the poster, and they have an assembly to get to see you guys today in real life. That's special, and again, I can't even articulate it. As they go on through life and they realize who they were able to see and what they were able to learn about, can you talk about sharing that in you know, the Hollywood piece and everything you kind of went through today?
It is the most inspiring thing for us is to be able to, for instance, be here. It's the first time in this school, but get to know the students and have an impact in their lives. And how do we know that that was accomplished years later, like it has happened? We run across some of the students that were here, and they will say, Mr. Clemente, I met you when you came to my school when I was in 6th grade. And this is what I'm doing today. You know, this community challenge that we were presenting today, I know it's going to have an effect in a lot of students, and that's how you measure it. You know, it's really, there's really ways to know, because it constantly happens that we come across students that we met at some point, or they were part of one of our clinics, and all of a sudden they remind you. And that's when you realize, oh my God, how long have we been doing this? You know, that was just a 6th grader, and now he's in college. You know, and we're still we go, you know, we rewind, and that's when you realize, wow, it's been a lifetime of devotion to the young, you know, the youngsters, to the students, and carry on that legacy. But it's very fulfilling.